in this session, I'm going to explain how to create the security options for check terms and sales. We're going to say utility setup, and then we proceed to menu access and security. Remember, only if you supervisor will you be able to do this. Then you'll click on user and group maintenance. I have already created a group for point of sale. We're now going to continue to a specific user. So I'm going to go across to my users. My first user will be the administrator, and my second user will be a lower level user. So I'm going to click on my user, and at the bottom here I'm going to click on user menu and security setup. Now I've already specified the login company that this person's allowed to work in, and I've selected the group that this person would be within. Then I'm going to continue to go to access settings setup, because now what I want to do is I might want to override a few options, switch on or switch off some of the options for this person specifically. What we're going to do is I'm going to click on the little plus next to debtors, which will open the debtors menu options for me. Right at the bottom I've got a general option. This is actually not a menu. This is just extra information that we will have for debtors. And here there is an option, allow over terms. If this option is on, this user will be able to process a credit sale for debtor without being prompted that this user has gone over its specified or selected terms. In other words, if this user is overdue, in other words, if the debtor is overdue, the user can process the sale. If this is off, and that's what we're going to do in this case, if the debtor is now overdue, a screen will come up requiring an administrator override, which means this user do not have access to process a sale if a person is behind in their payments. So I make sure that this is off. Then I save my profile, I say yes, and then I can close the security option. I will explain how to set up the security from the beginning in another session. And that concludes looking at the security option for the option check terms in sales.